If you could meet some, I'm going to say famous people, would you? And what people would they be? Well guys, I'm down here at the football field, my puppy Kit and I. We're going to get our walk on and we're going to talk about what famous people we would like to meet and what famous people we have met. Well, me, not so much him. We're going to keep our eyes peeled for geese poop, because when I made the video at the soccer field, it was loaded with geese poop. And I was telling you guys here at the football field of the summer months, this place is loaded. Now I'm betting you I don't see any at all, which makes no sense to me. How come that would be and not here? Only of the summer months. Okay, this video may be long, just so you all know. I got a lot to say, and I'm going to tell stories why I would like to meet these people. And I'll tell you stories of the people I did meet. Let's get started. And Kit is being very brand new. I have actually met some famous people. Let's go all the way back when I was a kid. I was in what they call Special Olympics, yes. And I actually got to meet Jerry Springer. It's when he was a mayor of Cincinnati. He pinned a medal on me. Yeah. So that's one. And just in case I haven't mentioned this, back, it'd be about a week ago by the time you all see this video, I burnt my lip the other day. Yeah, I burnt my lip pretty good. So that's, yeah, right here. And every so often it's interfering with the way I talk. Yeah, but it's healing up nicely. Now, when I was a young man, I used to work in a restaurant called Dockside 6. It was a 5-star restaurant. A lot of famous people on occasions would go there and eat. One of them happened to be Andre the Giant, man. I was working the oyster bar, and he went and he had himself some supper. Or, I guess it was supper. And I got to meet Andre the Giant. Guys, that was a treat. One of the nicest people you will ever meet. Oh my God, he was so big and so awesome. Yeah, that really made my day, believe me. Also, when I was working at Dockside 6, by the way, Dockside 6 was a restaurant, and I was studying to become a sous chef, hands-on training. I was not quite a first lineman cook at this time. I was just starting off there, and then maybe as a dishwasher, yeah, and pots and pans. So this is going back, I'm guessing maybe my age would have been about 16, 17, barely 18. I had saved up and bought some tickets to see Van Halen. Okay, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. I bought some tickets to see Van Halen in concert. And the night they was supposed to be in concert, which was local, Chef Dominic told me I had no choice but work that night. He says if I don't work, which was a night off, it was my night off, and I even requested it. If I didn't work, I would have been fired. Now, back in them days, they could get away with that crap. Yeah, back then, when your boss told you you had to work, you worked it, or you would not have a job. So I was really hurt, and I had to work that night. Well, by luck has it, after they did their concert, they were staying in the motel, which was hooked on to Dockside 6. Yes, Dockside 6 was a big hotel actually. I can't remember the name of the hotel, and Dockside 6 was right next to it. Well, they were staying there, and every so often they would have to be room service for people in the hotel, special people that would stay there. Well, David Lee Roth and I guess his company ordered room service. Now, whenever they would get room service, the security guard would have to take you up there while you deliver the room service. And it was a special guy or girl that used to deliver the food. Well, this particular day, somehow some strings were pulled. Security guard come up to me, which was my bud at the time, says, "Michael, I know you didn't get to see Van Halen concert, but how would you like to meet David Lee Roth?" My eyes got big. I said, would I ever? So I had to push the cart. We had to ride the elevator up. He had to stand next to me. I pushed the cart, and I was getting closer to that motel room, and I was getting nervous. I was like, well, what do I say? What do I say? And I'm telling the security guard, which was my friend, he's like, Michael's just another person. He's a human being like you and I. He puts his socks on his feet one at a time like you and I do. Don't be nervous, but you might be a little surprised. I was like, why would he say that? Well, I found out. Now, if you guys are David Lee Roth fans out there, the lead singer of Van Halen, hope I got the name right. Eddie Van Halen I like better, trust me, but not at the time. David Lee Roth at that time was my hero, my idol. My God, I love that guy. Well, he opened up and he opened a hotel room. And I'm like, nice to meet you. He's like, step back. He spit on me. He said, oh, I guess you want an autograph, right? Took a napkin, wrote his name down, threw it on the floor, said, pick it up, boy. And there was women in there. They were partying. There was trash in the motel room. And he says, get a look at me. I'm a god. And slammed the door. That was the night I thought of David Lee Roth as an idol until that happened. I was dumbfounded. All the way back down to the kitchen, the security guard had a long talk with me. It crushed me. Well, I got down to the kitchen and I went back to see my friends. I had that napkin with his name on it. I went up to my buddy Mike. He says, you're so lucky to meet him. Did you get an autograph? I said, yeah, here, it's yours now. I want no part of it. Yes. Guys, that's the true story. How I met David Lee Roth, and it, yeah. Now the next guy I want to tell you was Enos from the Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, what scared you, baby? I think we got another walker down here. That's okay, we're allowed. Come on, kid, let's go. I met Enos from Dukes of Hazzard out at Onsfest, and Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island. Enos was freaking awesome, guys, and Mary Ann gave me a hug. That's all the famous people I've ever met. Now let me tell you the people I want to meet. And I gotta check the time. Oh boy, I didn't mean this video to go on as long as it has so far. And I don't want this. I'm stopping every so often. Hold on, it's 1:08. I'm stopping so often so Kit could get some grass or sniffers in, and I don't want this other guy to catch up. So let's see how much we get until we get to the car. Now, the people I'm going to tell you I want to meet, are some of them are YouTubers, some aren't. I would like, right off the bat, I'd like to meet a guy by the name of Tucker Goth. He flies a paramotor. Guys, this is one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Totally awesome. Another person I'd like to meet, well, two of them, Rhett and Link of Good Mythical Morning. That's right, I would love to meet them. Two other of my favorite YouTubers I followed since day one. The Grim Collective. What they do is they go to places that they make films, and they videotape what it looks like now and what it looked like then. Two other of my favorite YouTubers, him and his wife. They are freaking awesome. I would love to meet them. Steven Tyler. Who in the hell would not want to meet Steven Tyler? Come on. I love to shake his hand. Okay, I gotta be somewhere real soon, so we're just gonna finish this up in the car. Hope you guys are okay with that. Okay. Oh, it's cold out there. Post Malone, y'all. That's right, I want to meet Post Malone. Now, I am a newer person to falling in love with his work. I'm new. I've only been in love with his work now for a couple months. I gotta explain how Post Malone came into my life. Okay, we are over here. I got a little bit of time. I misread my time. It's 1:08 down there. I don't have to leave until... What's the matter, baby? What's the matter, honey? What's the matter? Come on down. Come on, it's okay. You seem like you was scared to be here, hon. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I don't have to leave here till 1:25 to be somewhere I gotta be. And I'm at the Waterway Park called Waterway Park, and Kit, this is the park he does the worst in. This park scares the living crap out of him, and this is one of the places I probably won't walk Kit much but I do want him to get used to it, because come spring and summer, we will be coming down here doing some fishing. All right, let's talk about Post Malone, guys. I've heard of Post Malone before I fell in love with his work, right? I've heard of him, but I didn't really know what he did. I kind of like, well, yeah, he's a singer, but probably not somebody I would get into. Then one day, I was watching a rerun of Good Mythical Morning, Rhett and Link, and they had Post Malone on there as a guest. And he had to do some singing in that particular episode. I'm like, wow, he can sing pretty good. So I really didn't check him out. You know, most people will get on YouTube and put his name in and check out what he do, right? No, I didn't. Then one day, I was surfing around on YouTube, and now I'm an Alice in Chains big fan. I love Alice in Chains, okay? Just so you all know, yes, I love rock and roll, obviously. And one of the songs that Alice in Chains did was called Them Bones. So I'm gonna let you in the grassy area, but I don't want you venturing off too far. I want me to make sure there's nothing here that can hurt you. Yes, I trust Waterway Park the least. Out of all the places I go, one day I'll make a video on that if you ever want to know. It's, yeah. But anyway, Post Malone was going to do his take on Them Bones on the Howard Stern show. My God, guys, I heard him. Oh my God. I was like, are you kidding me? Wow. I was blown away the way he did that. He did that song justice. Then after that, I went ahead and looked him up on YouTube and started listening to other stuff he did. And I found out, wow, I like this, I like that. He's another guy I would love to shake his hand, Post Malone. I learned a lot about him too. I learned he is a good soul. He has a good heart. He is 100% awesome. Well, guys, that's pretty much it. Them are the people I would like to meet. I'm sure there's a few others I ain't thinking of right now. I'm almost guaranteed there is. And them are the people I have met. David Lee Roth, I don't know. I was told by the security guard that day, sometimes when you're a rock star like that, you know, and you're in your prime, that happens. I'm sure Steven Tyler was probably that way at one time too. As far as Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning, I watch that, but my favorite thing they do is a podcast I watch on YouTube called Ear Biscuits. Love it. And the reason I do that because they talk personally about their personal life. And that's what made me fall in love with what they do anyway, was hearing about how things were when they lived in North Carolina. See, out of nowhere, he gets frightened. You can tell by his tail, he's frightened. It's okay, baby. Come on. It's okay. We're almost at the car, honey. We got this. We got this. I'm proud of you. We got this. As far as Tucker Goth goes, guys, I'm telling you now, I don't know if you ever watched his videos, but you want some of the most beautiful scenery. Oh my God. Imagine being up in the sky, which he flies with a big old fan on his back called a paramotor. Imagine the beauty you can get. Plus, he is one awesome person. I almost guarantee it. And I just, I found his channel. Actually, believe it or not, my guy through Rhett and Link too. Rhett was on Good Mythical Morning talking about how he liked to fly a paramotor one day. And after he watched the video of this guy flying to McDonald's. Yes, I found him through Rhett and Link too. I just now remembered that. Now, the Grimm Collective, I did not find them through Rhett and Link. No. I found them through some of the ghost hunters I watch, and they're my type of people. The way they do their videos is nothing but awesome. They are a husband and wife team, and they go all over the world. And the last one I watched was they went to Jim Morrison's grave. Now, I can mention a lot of people that are not with us anymore I would love to meet. Jim Morrison would have been one of them, definitely. Yeah, in my younger days, he was kind of my idol, although he's been dead since 73, right? One of the things I don't like about down here, where you post to park your cars at, it is loaded with cigarette butts. And my dog thinks he has a cigarette habit, so he wants to try to pick up every damn one he sees. I keep telling them, I was like, kid, baby, kid, you're too young to smoke. You're too young to smoke. Plus, smoking ain't good for you anyway. I'm just saying. Well, guys, that's been the people I want to meet and the people I have met. I hope I did this justice. It's cold. And when we got to Waterway Park here, I was more concerned with my puppy cat. So, leave it down in the comments. I got to pick pose. I got to pick something out here in the video for a thumbnail, and I was hoping to put some pictures or put something in the thumbnail, Good Mythical Morning, this and this and this, but I will be flagged. So I'll probably use something as a question mark or whatever, but leave it down in the comments. Who are the famous people you have met? Who are the famous people you want to meet? And what do you think about the people I mentioned in today's video? All right, guys, till next time. Let's see what time it is now. Oh, such an amateur. I got 3 minutes and I got to leave. Till next time, come on. Let's get out of here. Thank you. And kid, thanks you so much. Hit the right. Kisses. Okay. Don't kiss. Okay. Don't kiss daddy in the mouth. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yeah. At least it's better than you trying to chew my ear off. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.